This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Metallica 92.1 City. Good morning. Proper start to your Friday. It's Philly Joe and Vicky.
Yes, later on this morning, we've got some tickets to see Leonard Skinner tomorrow night, Canada Life Center. It's going to be one hell of a show. A nostalgic show. A lot of big hits from that band over the years. And you know you don't want to miss 1 second of Freebird Live tomorrow night.
The minute they get on stage, somebody's going to yell it, play Freebird.
Hey, come on. What about Sweet Home Alabama? Have you played that
They'll
yet?
get to it, guys. Just calm down. Let it build.
Bands love that when you yell at them to play their hits, hey?
Yeah.
Especially if they've done it already. I've never seen a band address it like, we played it already, pal. You must have been having a pee or getting a beer.
How did you miss it? It's 11 minutes long.
Well, that one you can't miss. Oh, Jason, Vinny's driver on the text line, morning PJV. Now, this is how you kick off a Friday. #1. Yeah, we couldn't agree more. Busy show this morning. So Joe mentioned a little bit. Of course, we've also got the name game. That's 7:20. And then the lock of the week.
It's back.
It's
the
back.
First Vicky edition.
And I've pawned it off on my dad.
Yeah, is he a big football fan?
Yeah.
Okay,
big
that's
NFL
good.
Guy,
Is he a
CFL
big
too.
gambler?
He kind of. I wouldn't say big, but he
Okay.
dabbles.
Well, no, the only reason I'm asking is because we're going to need that winner's edge.
I didn't say he wins.
Oh,
I did
but maybe combination-wise.
Very dad moment, though. You told us off air that he said, you should be doing this, Vicky. And
Yeah.
you're like, well, we'll see how the pick goes. maybe I will take it over Dad if
That's
it doesn't
right.
go very well.
Pressure's on.
So we've taken Pigskin Paul. He's okay with that? Or Joe Usage? Because he's a former postman.
I like the postman.
Postman
and
Paul?
I hope he delivers.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, Postman. There's that scene in the movie Postman. Not a very good movie with Kevin Costner. Ride, Postman! You hear me? Ride!
Yeah, that
love
movie
it.
didn't do well for Costner, but it's done wonders on this program for your father. You see? I tell you.
Someone's got to win out of it, right?
Yes.
He was a postman for a long. Is he retired now?
He's retired now,
Okay,
yeah.
so now he lives on his gambling and his winnings. I
Yeah,
love
let's
it.
put that
Plus
news out there. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
This shout out goes to the city of Winnipeg. In your next adventure of construction, could you maybe think about extending the turning lane on Lage to Dugald? So maybe it can fit more than 5 cars. Traffic is always backed up over the bridge because there's 5 cars and it's usually just one semi waiting to turn there. So maybe if you could extend that little area, that would be great. Might improve the flow of traffic down Lash here. Thanks, City of Winnipeg.
Tough to disagree with that. That whole intersection. Sorry, Vicky. Gets
No,
a
that's
little.
okay.
Gets
There's
a little
few
busy.
of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that might be a good way of alleviating some traffic issues if they can skinny up the boulevard and extend it a bit.
I like how he framed construction as an adventure.
Well said.
Something like that.
Okay, I guess it would be the other Philly who continues to push the idea of a possible swimming race next year for the race of the century. Loud guy, of course, heavily involved in all of this. He wants to give his 2 cents.
Hey, I was listening to Phil about the diving contest. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Not everybody can do that. But I still think my bike race is a great idea. You know, like one lap, it's like a sprint on a bike. It's not jarring on the bones, and it'd be over in seconds. Or we could do an obstacle course,
Oh, God.
like
No,
just
no,
straight
sir.
ahead through some obstacles. That would be awesome too.
No.
Listen.
100-meter run was hard enough.
I think a mini golf, maybe, at that level. Something like that.
Okay, I like that.
By the way, I put a poll up on our Instagram stories. Have you jumped off the 10-meter board at Pan Am?
Yeah.
59% of people have not.
Hmm.
So,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I thought the
I
number
thought it'd
would have
be
been
higher.
lower.
I
Yeah.
voted on that. I weighed
Did
in.
you?
Yeah, I have not.
Okay.
Yeah, I did too. Have not.
Me neither.
Okay, the movie The Long Walk.
Yeah, shot in Manitoba, Winnipeg. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Stephen King novel adapted
Yeah.
to a movie.
Yeah.
Actually,
The book's pretty scary from what I've heard, and Crazy Craig said he's going to review it for us.
right. Cooper Hoffman was on Colbert the other night. There's a clip on our Facebook page if you want to check it
Yeah.
out. He gives a mention to Winnipeg.
Tremendous. Okay.
It's not that flattering, but
I did.
Okay.
I saw a little clip of that. That's right. Okay, here's Crazy Craig with his thoughts on the movie.
Hey, I was listening to Phil about the diving contest.
That's the wrong clip. This is Crazy Craig. Sorry.
Oh, wow, man. Long time waiting. The Long Walk. Shot here in Manitoba. 9.5 out of 11.
Ooh.
I wanted so bad to give this a perfect one, but I couldn't. The cast was awesome. And, Mark Hamill, the Major, deliciously evil. Oh, this movie was so good. And the thing is, this time, though, the scenery was recognizable in and out of the city and everywhere. Oh, man, I highly recommend this to everyone. Anyway, for Monday, Spinal Tap 2,
Oh.
Crazy Craig. Peace.
Vicky, you're all over Spinal Tap 2 as well,
I'm looking
correct?
forward to it. Yeah, I am.
I have to go back and watch the first one. It was one of those movies that I can't remember much from.
Yeah, it's worth a rewatch.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Lisa, we're going to get to it in a second. Another call from Lisa explaining her song, It's Halloween Time at the Christmas Tree. 'Cause
Hey, we've been waiting at least 3 years
That's right.
almost for this explanation.
It's like a behind the music episode.
She's
Yeah.
finally breaking free and
She
letting the
is.
world in.
But before we get to that, we got this guy commenting on how much he loves Lisa.
Ginger Beef here. This call's for Lisa. You are gold, darling. Every time I hear that you phoned in, my ears perk up, the radio turns up. Keep it up.
Okay.
Ginger Beef.
Ginger Beef is his name.
We gotta remember that's the first time I think Ginger Beef's called.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, now to it. Without further ado, here's Lisa with some context about her wonderful song, It's Halloween Time at the Christmas Tree.
Oh my God, that's so funny. The only reason why I was singing that is because you guys were talking about Halloween time shopping and then Christmas time shopping. So that's why I said that song as a joke on the phone. And now everybody's making fun of me.
No.
And then, yeah, they're saying the Halloween candies are all out of sale and the Christmas trees are all out of sale.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just joking around. Like, I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings. Sounds like me singing, then it's Easter time, na 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 na, New Year's time, then we go back to Christmas time, for Friday say na 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 na, ooh doo 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 doo.
So another hit.
Man, I'll tell you, she could make a whole album of all the events.
I love it.
I'll tell you.
And we're not making fun of you at
No.
all.
Are
you kidding?
We love you, Lisa.
If she fits Thanksgiving in somehow, that's gonna be good.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Rusty Cage, Johnny Cash, his version of the classic 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. I love it.
You know who's loving it? Highway Girl on the Boston Pizza text line.
Yeah, Norm Smith. A few people have been commenting. That's a great version. I mean, there's just a cool factor to the Man in Black, no doubt about that.
Yeah, and we're today is Vicky. Sorry, you were telling us
It's the anniversary of his death.
when he passed away.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story because didn't he pass away like a few weeks or a few months, like right after June did? Like there wasn't a very big gap there. The two of them passed away very
Died
close.
of a broken heart.
That's what they
One of
say.
those, yeah.
Like June's gone, I want to be gone too type of deal.
A hell of a biopic. that they put together, right? Well, who was it? Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon, right?
I loved it.
Yeah,
and Joaquin did the singing, correct?
Yeah.
And Reese, they did the singing.
Yeah.
Their own singing. Unlike, what's his name in the Freddie Mercury movie? He did not sing.
Oh, Rami Malek.
Yeah.
I think they did a thing where they kind of meshed his vocals with Freddie's vocals and some other guy's vocals.
I don't blame Rami Malek for that one because,
he had to wear
who's got that voice?
Oh, all due respect to Johnny Cash, doing Johnny's vocals versus doing Freddie Mercury's. Wow.
He also wore a teeth prosthetic because of Freddie's overbite.
Well, they
right?
say that overbite kind of gave him some extra range, made his mouth bigger.
Yes.
I don't know if that's true, but
That was a cool movie as well. Someone says I thought Rusty Cage was Johnny Cash's song. Nope, that's a Soundgarden track that Johnny covered wonderfully. I sent you guys a text message early this morning. I'm wondering out of you two, what would you need to forget, or how far away or how close to your house would you have to be before you'll turn around and go back home? Because I forgot my readers, my cheaters this morning, and it makes for a dreadful morning if I don't have them. So I was almost I want to say halfway to work or a little bit further, and I'm like, nope, I'm turning around. I'm going back home to get my cheaters.
Yeah, you don't want to feel your way around the station.
Well,
I'm going to carry
the squinting.
I'm going to bring an extra pair, and I'll keep them in my bag as an emergency for you.
You don't need to do that because I thought to myself when I was doing this morning, I'm going to put a pair. Thank you, Joe, but I'm going to leave a pair.
Do you have
here
the
at
same
work.
prescription?
Well, no, but for readers, you just get the 1.5, the jumbo size, and you can.
I'm usually
the jumbos.
The
1.5 or 175.
See,
That's what I'll
you
wear.
kind of know. If you're buying readers, you're well within the world. And plus, if it's an emergency, you could get by with a 1.
I would
if he wears a 1.5. Do you know what I mean? To save him time from going. But if you're going to take care of have an emergency pair, put them up right next to the fire extinguisher and the defibrillator. Break the glass to get them out if you need them.
So do you get what if you forget your phone, you're going back regardless, no matter
definitely.
how close you are to work, or is there a distance where you're like, I have to eat this one?
Maybe if I'm just pulling up into the parking lot, but that's about it.
But the phone, you got to turn around.
Yeah,
for the phone.
I think so. It's otherwise it's an inconvenience going back later to get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wallet, I think too.
Another one is the wallet. Yeah. By the way, the last time Joe lent me a pair of readers, I put them in my mouth, and because it's a bad habit.
Chewing on the.
I'll do this, and he was. And,
well, they were a new pair, so guess who get to keep them?
Yeah, Joe's like, they're yours now, buddy.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Yours.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Pink Floyd week. A lot of people loving it these spotlight weeks, I'll tell you right now. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? 92.1 City.
Oh, that line goes over big. What do you want from me? It doesn't matter the tone.
Yeah.
Those words speak loud.
Yeah.
What
Either
do
way.
you want from me?
Yes.
It's same intensity, same
Yes,
idea.
you're right. The intensity's there no matter what level.
Is there anything, Vicky, that you hate hearing? Like for example, my wife hates it when I say it is what it is, like to try to end a fight or to try to end a disagreement.
Right, because it's still very loaded, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't agree with you, but it is what it is. We're not going to agree on this.
How about, okay?
Yeah, you don't
Just
like
a
that one?
pinched, okay.
Yeah.
That's
all
that's
tone.
never good.
It's tone,
yeah,
right? Yeah, I get Joe and I joke, we get the tone of voice.
Yeah.
And we're like, tone of what? Tone of voice. What are you talking about?
Well, my wife teaches kindergarten. I love it when I get treated like one of her students. It's one of those.
Yes.
I was looking for a remote the other day in the back of the house for the sunroom. I have a TV in the sunroom, watch a Bomber game or
Sure.
something. And I was changing out the batteries the other day, and I said, I can't find the remote. And instead, who finds the remote? Christy finds it. And instead of just like bringing it out 2 steps to the back in the sunroom, I get, what is this over here? And I said, so what? Now I'm walking in to just look at it sitting in a spot I didn't see it.
Well, it's the only way you'll learn.
Yeah,
Joe.
yes.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
More human than human, white zombie to kick off the 7 o'clock hour. 7-Eleven. Philly Joe and Vicky, man, you are a busybody in the studio this morning.
Moving around, buddy.
Can't sit still.
I look over to my left, and half the time, a few minutes ago, you got 1 foot in the door, 1 out. You're eating a yogurt. Then at the end of that white zombie song, you're up doing something else.
I just dropped my pen. That's why I got to have a pen in my hand. I don't know why all the time when I do the show. But I don't know. I always joke about how do you spell Joe, I-L-O, ADHD. 4 letters.
No, you're not the only one that has a pen,
so
likes
when
to
I
have
drop
a pen in their
A little
hand.
fidgety.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you got the pad of paper, too. So
Got to have my pad of paper.
What's on the pad so far today? Anything we need to know?
18 degrees. Nope. I'm just breaking down my lock of the week for 8-10.
Oh, that's
Crunching the numbers.
Crunching some numbers.
Yeah, 1 hour.
I'll tell you what. You mentioned episode 1 of... you watched episode 1 of Charlie Sheen's documentary on Netflix.
Gotta watch it.
Gonna watch that.
So good. Like, really interesting. He's a great storyteller. Like, he's kind of taking you through his life. It's amazing. I'm going to give you 6 words to lure you in, perhaps. Michael Jordan, swimsuit competition, Ice Cube. And if you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, once you see it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm even going to read the memoir, too.
Yeah.
But also Netflix, something Phil and I need to watch tomorrow night is Saul Canelo Alvarez taking on Terrence Bud Crawford. So Canelo versus Crawford is what they're calling it. It'll be one of the biggest watched fights of all time because it's on Netflix. So Netflix is...
I meant to chuck that.
That's that
Is
whole
that
new
UFC
group
or boxing?
In sports.
Boxing,
this morning,
but
yeah.
it's part of the UFC guys involved with a Saudi Arabian group that have put together this huge boxing conglomerate promotion, and they went all out to get this fight. It's in Vegas, and it's at the stadium.
Does
in Vegas. Canelo Crawford.
Not to put you on the spot, but who's favored? Do you know that, or can you?
It's pretty tight.
Canelo's usually favored in those fights.
It's pretty tight,
in his
but
fights.
I'm going with the underdog, and the line has moved closer to the underdog. I'm going to put my... How do you not bet on a guy named Bud? His nickname's Bud.
You're betting on...
I'm going to take Crawford in this.
over Canelo?
Because he's a bit of an underdog.
Well, and not to dig into the minutiae of boxing, but normally a fight like this would be like $90 on pay-per-view.
And now it's on Netflix.
I'd look at it on the guide and I wouldn't buy it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
that's interesting, but I'm not dropping $90. And now that it's part of my Netflix subscription, you better believe I'm going to watch it. I think that's very cool.
There's not a lot of name value in boxing right now to make these super fights. This is one of them.
Well,
so.
and can't some of them last like 30 seconds?
Could.
Yeah.
But hey, on
I
your
don't see
Netflix subscription, that's okay, is what Phil's saying.
And the Emmys on Sunday.
Sunday,
And that's
Nate
what,
Bargatze, yeah.
That's what got us talking a little bit about TV. We were always talking about what shows we're watching. Will you invest in the Emmys, Vicky?
Yeah, especially with Nate Bargatze hosting. I think he's really funny. And I love TV. I like to kind of keep up with what's going on, what the big shows are and everything. I think the Emmys are one of the most fun.
Yeah.
I think the Oscars can be kind of stuffy. And,
Agreed.
You know.
I'll tell you what, Sunday night is also Minnesota and Atlanta, the National Football League.
So we're going to rely on you.
I'll watch the Nate clips.
Yeah.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
780 City, 780 2484. You want to play the name game, be our next contestant. It's super easy. It's super fun. We actually last week we did not get Jules, his name, and he called to beak us about it later in the week, which was something new. That's the first time we've had someone, basically bragging. I beat you guys in the name game. You couldn't get my name. So
You need those little victories
Yeah.
in life. You know, if we can give it to people, that's great.
definitely, let's find someone to play today. Good morning, City. Do you want to play the name game?
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you? You've never played before?
I have never played before.
How old are you, sir?
36.
36 years old. That's important. Okay, we got to get that age. I'll go first. We're going to ask you a series of questions, and then we guess your name, okay?
Okay.
And you'll be amazed, promise. Did you take swimming lessons growing up?
No, I cannot swim at all.
Okay, you and Aiello.
Yeah, I cannot either.
Joe's going to he's going to jump in. You start at Salamander, I think, so maybe you guys can go together.
I'll tell you what, you're 36 now. I'm going to advance you to the next level, and it's called just holding a drink in a pool, okay? Standing or just sitting in under your shoulders in water, just holding that drink. That's
Stay by the edge.
Yep. Okay, my second question.
I'm good at that.
Have you put away the shorts yet as we get into more fall-type weather?
Yes, I'd say yeah.
Your majority of the time you're wearing slacks, as my dad used to call them. All right.
Long pants.
Long pants.
You better explain to him. He's
What?
36, what a slack is. Slacks.
It's not just being lazy at work.
Yes.
Okay, how about this one? What was the first movie you remember seeing in the theater?
Toy Story.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And what's your favorite board game?
Ooh, I don't really play board games often.
Even if you have to go back to your childhood.
Payday.
something like
I used to
that.
love Payday.
I've never played Payday.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vicky,
that's today. I love that game, too.
I'd have to say probably Trouble.
Oh, sure, with the bubble.
Yeah,
Good
the
one.
dice in the middle. How good was that? That was the one game you'd never lose a dice like off the table because
Yeah.
it would pop right in there.
Although always very hard
Yeah, I
to
know.
push that
There
thing.
was
You really
always
had to put some effort
one
into
lame
it.
buddy that couldn't hit the bubble properly to get the dice.
And then the whole board slides
Oh.
off the table.
Yeah, jeez, what a memory. Okay, my friend, if you weren't from Manitoba, and maybe you're not, I don't know, where would you want to be from?
Or live, I
Or
guess.
live,
yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Somewhere warm, I suppose.
Sure.
That's fine. That's fine. Good enough answer.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of Manitobans could handle that. The movie The Long Walk is getting a lot of talk, and it's getting rave reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Stephen King's movie, The Long Walk. You get to my age, that's about the only exercise you can handle, a long walk. What exercise do you get at 36? Are you still playing rec hockey? Are you still playing baseball?
Weights. Do you hit the weights in the yard?
No, I don't do much working out. Probably just my job, really.
Oh,
Okay.
Physical job.
Physical job. Can I ask what you do then as part of the answer?
I'm a truck driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. It's that time where we guess your name. I really don't think it's very hard today. You sound a lot like a Mike.
No.
Justin?
pause.
No.
Phil, you taking another guess?
Let's go with Matt.
No.
Oh, wait. Was Matt close?
No.
Oh, you
No.
gave like
I know,
a-
we're trying to read into the pauses,
Yeah, the
and I
way-
don't know if that's helpful.
You want to use your second guess?
Yeah. Sorry, I got excited. Jason.
No.
You went with Justin. I don't know why, but Corey is coming to my head.
No.
And the other name I had was actually Kurt or Curtis.
That's my brother's name.
We got
In the family.
We guarantee we get yours or a family member's name.
Yeah,
so,
that's
Is that
in
the
the
new rule?
That's
no,
right.
it's in the fine print.
do you want to give us the letter on your name?
It's a T.
T.
Trevor.
No.
Travis.
Thomas.
Close, but no.
Thomas was close?
Yes.
No, Thomas was close. I said
What-
Travis.
What name is close to Thomas?
Tori?
Tim.
Tim.
Yes, it's Tim.
Yay!
Oh, my
Wow,
God.
it's amazing when you swap out a vowel.
The world opens up.
Yes.
That's a big win for us today.
Way to go, Tim the truck driver.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to TalkSpace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at TalkSpace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at TalkSpace.com.
You have a good weekend.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
I was reading this story from a guy in Connecticut. Like, he got the nickname the Croc King. And you can't get a nickname like Croc King unless you really are the king. Like, it just doesn't happen. This guy,
he wrestles Crocs?
No, he wears them.
Oh.
He's the
Those
world's
Crocs.
largest Crocs collection. He's now in the Guinness World Record of 3,569 pairs. And he started this when he was like 16 years of age. Like, you know, a lot of young kids you'll see, and they have the little decals and that. I mean, I bought my first pair, I think, like 5 years ago.
The kids love the Crocs.
Do you
like the
both
younger.
wear Crocs?
Just in the yard.
Joe was on it before me, and he was like pushing me, like not.
They're comfy.
He would say, "You got to get them for camping," because I love my camping, and a few of our listeners were saying the same thing. Like, you'll love it. I wear them every time we go camping and yard work, like cutting the grass. I do enjoy my Crocs. I don't wear them out, though. It's maybe the
Some
same
people
way.
Thank you for that.
It's amazing how many people do, and they have all the colors and everything else. But how many pairs can you like? Who's collecting over 3,500?
Wow.
And it's not like they're that pretty to look at.
No.
So how do you display them? Where do you keep them?
Yeah. Are they in your Are they on display? I guess
Yeah.
if you've got that many, probably.
You would think.
Now-
What's the point of having that collection and just storing it in a closet?
Vicky, it doesn't sound like you're a Croc wearer.
I'm anti-Croc.
Anti-Croc?
I'm not going to tell anyone how to live their life, but I'm not diving in.
No, and there's a lot of people on your side of that. But there are so many different makes of now, like, comfy shoes out there, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you'll hear from different companies that make even what they think is a foamier or a more comfortable Croc, right? But Croc
Yeah.
just seems to have that big name.
Oh, yeah, like Crocs are big.
Yeah,
and-
they even have their own stores.
Yeah, they really hit with because you'll see like when I'm taking my kids to hockey.
Oh, they wear 'em.
They're all walking in
Or
with the
slides,
Crocs on.
right?
Sure.
Some of the
But,
Birks too
sure,
are big.
kids.
Birks.
But adults?
Adults
I
out
don't
with the
know.
Crocs?
Maybe it's the holes.
Yeah.
And then people put the little decals in the holes. You know, they've got
Yeah.
like accessories for your Crocs. It's
that
just
was-
not for me.
Yeah, Joe, your accessories are out of control with your Crocs.
I got to tell you, they mean,
Jingles and jangles.
they mean something to me, but nobody else seems to get the joke.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
I don't know if this is going to be a real hard question or a super easy one. Like, sometimes when I try and find these questions, because I think there's going to be a lot of answers. It might be the percentage that really, really plays today. So hear me out. 45% of us say we are self-conscious of this.
45%, so pretty big number.
Yeah, but I mean, there's going to be a lot of quick answers on what they're self-conscious about. 45 will play.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get right at it here. 780 City for Leonard Skinner. Tickets, go ahead.
Morning. Is it hairline?
Hairline, believe it or not, is not in the top 5, and I think because the number would be higher for hair.
Could be up.
Yeah.
780 City, 780 2484. Hello.
Hi, can I get a lifeline?
Philly or Vicky?
Let's go Vicky.
Ooh, and I'm kind of wondering if it would be higher for this one, but
That's
height.
why I think it's hard.
It is hard. I'm going to say height.
Number 5.
Okay.
That's a confidence
On the
builder
board.
for you, Vicky.
Yeah.
I was out at an event last night, and somebody said, I don't know if Vicky, we love useless question, but I don't know if Vicky does it. I said,
It's tough for me.
they
It's
go,
tough.
this gentleman said, I think no one's picking Vicky that often for a lifeline because she doesn't think she knows the answer. But you got number 5.
There you go.
Our height.
I'm making progress. I'm learning.
45, but we all learn on this program.
Yeah.
Good morning, City. Go ahead with your guess.
Hi there, can I have the red dragon?
You sure can.
Red Dragon. 45% of us say we are self-conscious of this.
Someone on the text line said skid marks. I don't think it's skid marks.
It should be 100% if that's the case.
Right.
Yes.
55%.
Who's all those other people who
Don't
are
care.
confident in their skid marks?
I'm going to go with breath, though.
That's a great answer, but I think that number's higher than 45% too.
Okay. Sorry
That's
about
why I
that.
thought it would be tricky.
Yeah.
Because some of
there's
these
so
are
many
high
possible
volume. Yeah.
answers.
I think that'd be so tricky, Joe. Good morning, City.
Morning. Let's go with smile, teeth.
Teeth is number 2.
Oh, good one.
Our teeth is number 2. Yeah, the crooked teeth. It's made orthodontists a lot of money over the years.
Or yellow and white teeth. Like,
Yes.
are your teeth white enough?
Yeah.
780 City, good morning.
Good morning. Has hair been said yet?
Yes, it was. Yeah, and it's not on the list because
Can I
the
go?
number's high.
We give him another one.
Yeah,
'cause go ahead.
That was a question. Yes.
Okay, I will go with the Red Dragon.
Body odor.
Number 4.
Smelling the pits.
Number 4.
Oh,
I've gone back
Good one,
home.
Philly, next up.
Yeah, and I've gone back home. Like we talked earlier this morning about going back home because I forgot my cheaters.
Yeah.
If I forget to put deodorant on,
that's a.
I have some with me in my bag for those days.
Really?
Because then you panic and you
Yep.
sweat more, and it's a vicious cycle.
If you don't play that smell from Leonard Skinnard before the show's over today, since we're giving away tickets.
you know what? I walked by your bag this morning, Vicky, and I thought I smelled speed stick pine, but now I know it was for
Pine.
sure
Pine.
What girl doesn't want pine speed
Smell
stick?
like a tree in your front yard.
Hi, City.
Hey, how about the sound of their voice?
No, not sound of their voice.
Good guess though.
Yeah, very good.
Leonard Skinner tickets. Good morning.
Morning. How about their smile or teeth?
That was number 2. Teeth is number 2. Yep.
Okay, right on.
Thanks for playing. There's just so many options. This is one of those questions
That's what I
that
thought,
everybody
yeah.
has their insecurities.
Now, can I ask, is it a physical thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Good one.
Look at you. Now the confidence is
Wow.
big. Now you're sneaking in questions on the side.
Yeah, I don't know if that's confidence or just trying to get one over on you.
Well, that's easy. Don't worry.
City. Hi there.
Hi, is it feet?
Feet.
Is it feet? What if I told you, yes, it's your feet?
Oh, yes.
45% of us self-conscious about our feet. Funny that we were just talking about Crocs and bare feet and that kind of stuff. But yes, feet.
Okay.
People aren't happy with their feet in a lot of cases, or
Yeah, I
very
guess
self-conscious.
size
Or maybe this toe's facing another way, or
Crooked
Oh,
toe.
gosh.
toe.
Facing another way. That's freak show material.
You know, what do they call it? Bunions, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teeth, skin on the list too. People
Sure.
not happy with their skin, maybe acne, that kind of stuff. Body odor and height.
Skin could be like tan too. Like
Yeah,
yeah. Who is this?
This is Amber.
Amber, congratulations. You're going to Leonard Skinner. Hang on.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
And now, it's time for the lock of the week. Lock it up. Okay, some football picks. And it's exciting today because, Philly and Joe make picks all the time. But when we talked to Vicky about it, we broached the topic of your dad, who's a football fan, making the pick for you.
Yeah, he's a pro line guy. Likes to bet on the games and all that.
If I
Postman
can get
Paul.
a sponsorship, we'll call him Proline Paul. But
Hey.
until then, he's got to be Postal Paul.
Yeah.
Postal
Well,
Paul.
you had him as
Yeah.
Pigskin Paul. It's open for discussion. But
I
he
like
was a-
Postman.
He was a postman,
Postman.
and he's going to deliver.
That's
okay.
right.
Let's. I'll go first. Then we'll go with Joe, and then we'll wrap it up with Postman Paul. I'm going to take the LA Chargers, paying $151 in Vegas against the Raiders. So on the road, I just have this feeling about the Chargers this year. Harbaugh and company beat the Chiefs last week. Justin Herbert looks so good. I think they could start the season 6-0. I wouldn't be surprised to see them just fly out of the gates here. So definitely taking them to beat the Raiders this week.
I think it's going to be a fun time if you're in Vegas watching that game because it should be close. They've always had a good rivalry. But yeah, let's go with the Chargers. This has become a rivalry. I think it's going to be a good win for Dallas. I thought they played well against Philly last week. They kind of lost that game, I thought, to Philadelphia. Dallas at home, and I'm not a Cowboys fan by any means.
Oh, no.
But I think they come back and rebound back and win against the Giants. Plus, the Giants let go of Tommy Cutlets.
Giants are awful.
One of my people.
Tommy Cutlets are not. The Giants terrible, so I like that pick.
Well,
Tommy
they pay
Cutlets.
$140, which is actually pretty good value for. I thought the bet would be like about a 110, 115 at home. So
Okay, here we go. I just want to play this before we get to the Postman's pick.
Ride, Postman! Ride!
right.
You hear me? I said ride!
One of my favorite movies, The Postman with Kevin Costner.
Oh, you and no one else.
I know. All right, Vicky, what's the Postman got this week?
Postman Paul says Baltimore over Cleveland on Sunday.
They're the heavy favorite at home, but you know what? Cleveland will probably show up. They got unlucky against Cincinnati, but these rivalry games, that'll be actually probably a better game than you'd think. Baltimore's looking good.
The Ravens are going to be just spitting mad over blowing that game against the Bills last week. I could see they're going to come out just ready to go.
King Henry dropping the ball, and then, of course, the big turn for Buffalo. Yeah, he'll be mad.
Okay, you can win yourself about somewhere between $65 and $70 on playnow.com if you play our 3 games.
Pretty much 2-to-1 odds, right? You'll bet whatever, you'll double your money.
Love
That's
it.
good.
We'll keep track and we'll update on Monday morning. That's the lock of the week. Lock it up.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.